Our own Josh Elliott has been leading CBSN's coverage from Orlando, and he joins us now. Josh, you just heard from Angel. We were talking about him a little earlier, but we also heard from some of the surgeons at Orlando Regional Medical Center, the kind of triage they had to deal with, the number of wounded that they had to take care of. What more can you tell us?
You know, in speaking with you earlier, Vlad, and we did touch on the fact that this was a Trauma 1 center, the Orlando Regional Medical Center in question. It is some 3 to 4 blocks from the shooting scene, which is just over my shoulder. They see on average anywhere from 4 to 5 gunshot wounds a day, especially during periods that are decidedly busy with regard to that specific sort of injury. They are people who do this for a living. And so to know, as our Jamie Yuka shared with us earlier today as well, the depth and degree of emotion expressed by that medical team during that press conference was something really to behold. They told us about the 2 waves of victims that arrived to the doors of the ORMC, 44 patients in all. They did tell us some of the raw numbers. 27 do remain in the hospital, 6 in ICU, 5 in guarded condition, and 16 in stable condition. They made a note that all victims that arrived to the ORMC are still living. They also acknowledged 11 other victims who were treated at other area hospitals. But again, we heard doctor after doctor in that press conference speak to the surreality of the scene that they experienced. One called it as bad a disaster as any they could have ever conceived. But they also spoke to the fact that they implemented a plan. It is a plan that they have practiced. It is a plan that has been put in place as they've dealt with all manner of catastrophe and disaster. And one said that he thought, in fact, that it worked. They emphasized the team, the nurses and the interns and the residents who were called in to help in the initial moments. Again, one said, you're used to seeing gunshot wounds, but again, this was a surreal experience. Grimly, however, they also added that they would not be surprised to see the death toll rise. And they also made note, again, of something that is important. The need for blood donation does remain, and I know you can either go to oneblood.org to find out more about that, and I know we have information about it as well at cbsnews.com.
We often don't think about the medical staff and the impact they have. They're also on the front lines. CBSN anchor Josh Elliott. Thank you, Josh.